camping in a hammock well below zero is definitely not for everyone. But today is a special video. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. And I'm coming from you today in my bedroom. It's my lovely birch branch lit up tree bed frame and everything. It's pretty cool. So today's a different video. I'm not showing you how to do a hike or anything. And it's like almost 9 p.m. here. I'm still in my room. Oh man. Anyways, I am going to put myself through some type 2 fun. Excuse me one moment. Hello? Alright, sorry about that. So yeah, I'm hammocking tonight. I am going out into the High Peaks Wilderness to the McIntyre Falls campsite, which is about 2 miles up from the trail, and it's 3,200 feet, give or take. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, okay, I'm doing it so you don't have to. Now, there's many questions on how I winter camp, right? This is a valid thing. Now, I'm not here to show you how to survive a winter night out in the woods unexpected, all right? That's a different video. I have a really epic winter hammocking setup and I want to put it to its test, you know, its limits. Like I've slept in well below zero temperatures with it, but not quite down to negative 25, and I'm fairly certain like that the gear will hold up. Like I wouldn't be putting myself out there if I wasn't confident in my gear. But yeah, so I'm going to show you guys everything that I have and how I go to winter camp. I am planning on spending the night, so the gear that I'm bringing is obviously for like spending the night. Obviously I have things like my spot unit and like my, you know, I have friends and people that know where I'm going and whatever. So like I'm doing this as responsible as I possibly can. I would first like to disclose that I am not at all trying to insist that people go out in minus 20 or minus 30 degree ambient temperatures to go and sleep. Although I do have the experience and the proper gear, I am obviously choosing to go out there. I just wanted to put it out there that I'm not at all trying to tell people to go and do this because it's still obviously dangerous temperatures and stuff like that, but I'm prepared and I'm ready to show you guys this. I'll also be following it up with a beautiful sunrise on Wright Peak, assuming I survive the night and all of this, because it's gonna be rough trying to build everything and, as you know, do all the camera gear and all that stuff at the campsite in such low temperatures. But anyways, if you guys haven't, click that subscribe button. This is the #1 High Peaks hiking YouTube channel, and I would love for you to be part of the family. And if you're not already, consider becoming a member of the channel too. You get incredible discounts and exclusive content, and I'm going to be bringing more exclusive content to you guys as well soon. And yeah, so feel free to check out all those things that the membership has to offer. Also, I do have my Winter 46 exhibit going on. If you missed that in the summertime at the View Art Center in Old Forge, I'll put the link in the description as well. That talks about what, you know, that whole show if you want to go see my single season Winter 46 gallery and everything. So yeah, without further ado guys, I'm gonna jump straight in to show you what I am bringing tonight. Instead of showing you at the campsite, I'm doing it right here, right now in the warmth of my apartment at 9 p.m. on the night that I'm going out. I do apologize for those focus issues there in the camera. I had it on a weird mode. I don't normally film like that. But anyways, this is everything pretty much. So these are all the clothing that I'm bringing, and this is the gear, but this is going to mainly be what I'm showing you tonight. So hammocking setup, right? Yeah, so it looks like a lot, right? It looks like it would be way much more than having a tent, but ironically, if you get the right gear, it takes up more space, but it is half the weight. So we'll start off with my sleeping bag. Now the temperatures tonight are going to be probably right around negative 20 to negative 25 degrees. I am only bringing a 0 degree bag. That does have an extreme rating for negative 20. It is a Marmot bag, but it is a comfort rating of 0 degrees. I have 2 Eno Blaze quilts. They are an under quilt and an over quilt. So the 30 degree down tech will pretty much be like an outside liner for the sleeping bag. So the 0 degree will be inside of the liner, the 30 degree liner. The liner's not going in the inside, so the sleeping bag is going on the inside of this guy. And then I have the 30 degree under quilt. On top of that, I do have a Thermarest pad that's going to be going underneath my R4 rated Sea to Summit pad as well. So, you know, with negative temperatures like this, with the under quilt, with the Z-Lite and the only the R4, which is not necessarily rated for like extreme winter conditions, but with a combination of those things, it really brings the temperature rating down. I have a camp pillow. I have the Eno. It's not the double, it's the double deluxe hammock. So this guy is pretty much a triple hammock. It's the largest one they make, and my straps. I'm also bringing just a little bit of food. I ate a huge dinner, so I'm only gonna bring just a little bit of food. I have a thermos right here with boiling Earl Grey tea. I have my Nalgene, which currently has my water, which is warm water that I put in here with my wool sock. My med kit, toe and hand warmers, my spot unit, so I can track where I'm going and, you know, if I need help. I have my ski goggles for the sunrise tomorrow. I'm using these snowshoes. These are my roommates. I actually normally use MSR Evo Sense, but I'm taking the Tubbs VRT Flex because I don't have my snowshoes currently at this moment. I'm bringing 2 balaclavas as well as a full head cover as well. These are my 2 pairs of gloves, but this is actually technically the liner to the inside of this Expedition mitt here. These are the Mountain Equipment Citadel gloves, and this is the liner. The liner itself is 10 degree rated, and then this is a brings it down to -30, -40 degree mitt, and putting them together is absolutely a killer combo, especially when you have hand warmers. I'm also bringing my stove here just in case if I need to warm up some water or just a little bit of heat around it. And I have 2 headlamps. And so that's pretty much all of the gear that I'm bringing for spending the night. I am bringing like 2 pairs of extra socks, and I have my base layers and everything that I'm wearing, and my gaiters and my boots and my down coat and my outside insulated shell. And yeah, so that's pretty much everything, and it's all gonna fit in my Exos 48 pack. I know that was a lot to take in, but I actually really just need to get going, and I just want to start hiking, get up there, set everything up. So that's what I use for my hammocking system. Retail, it actually costs like $1,000, but I was actually able to have most of it sponsored. Hammocking is great. The only downside to it is once you get in, you're not gonna get out. In these temperatures, once you get in, you're done. So make sure you go to the bathroom and everything before. Everything. Once you get in, you're not getting out of it until you're ready to go, or that you need to go. I'm gonna get everything in the pack, so let's do that. Pack is all set already. Actually, my pack technically wasn't really big enough for everything, so I guess, you know, this isn't necessarily the most efficient way, but it's definitely a way to camp, so, but we're still gonna do it. We're all set and ready. All right, I'm ready to walk out here. Oh, drop my glove. Okay, you know what? I'll just get the door in a minute. This is a great idea. This really is a great idea. Okay, while I have light here, the temperature outside is -10 right now. So the temperature tonight at base level is going to -19 or so. It's gonna be about -25 up higher. I don't, honestly, I'm sorry, I don't actually have a physical thermometer, but just take my word for it. Oh yeah, we got 3 other Subarus. Gonna add a 4th. Just arrived at the lodge. All right, now because it's so cold out, yeah, I am going to be nice and quick. I'm sorry if it's super bright, but I'm gonna be super quick about getting ready, and it actually doesn't feel that bad. I mean, it hurts to breathe, but other than that, I mean, it's pretty great. Got my snowshoes on. I'm gonna put my gloves on now. I like to think though, even though I'm alone in this moment, I know there's a lot of people watching this video, and so I gotta remember that you guys are all pretty much with me vicariously. Let's do it. The moon is out. Can't really tell, but yeah. This is also the first time I'm testing this camera in these conditions. I also certainly hope the McIntyre range is broken out. I would expect it to be. We got a good foot of snow this week. Yeah, so there's the moon. About a half mile in. The woods are very quiet. One thing I will say about these woods at night is even in the silence of the winter, they're still a little eerie. Because the woods at night here really are no different than the daytime. It's just that it's dark. I know I'm gonna be okay. I know for certain I'm gonna be okay. Starting to go uphill now. 0.8 of a mile in. We have approached the Right Peak Ski Trail. That means I'm pretty close to my campsite. We're at like 2,800 feet now, I think, about maybe a little more, almost 3,000. Snow's not quite deep enough to have a perfect ski, so I bet it was a little rough for these guys coming down, but just one more good snow and I think we'll be set for the winter. We are here, I think. All right, yep. Looks like I'm breaking out this trail. Heck, I might even be the first people to camp here this entire year. Here we are. I know now that I've stopped moving, my body's gonna start cooling down. I'm gonna find my spot and set up immediately and start filming that. So every second counts. All right, I have picked out my 2 trees. 1, 2. Specifically why I chose this spot, so I've also packed this down. The stars are awesome. I know you can't tell too well, but believe me, it's pretty great despite the moon being out. It's a little better now. But I am going to set up here, that way I can actually have full control over my camera while I'm in the hammock. And hopefully I won't have to keep getting in and out. But yeah, I'm going to start setting up here, and I'm just going to position the camera in one spot and just start doing my thing and occasionally talk to the camera and kind of speed it up. So we will get to it. Let's do this. Alright, so pretty much just going to be set in my hammock, and I'll explain what I'm doing really briefly. So hopefully my camera doesn't die halfway through, and I didn't realize that it stopped recording. So I'm going to occasionally check it. Always remember to hydrate. Not too much though, because I don't want to pee in the middle of the night. Because I will wet the hammock on purpose. Hammock, straps. Straps first, of course. Making sure the straps are eye level. And also making sure that you don't pick a dead tree. So far my body feels great. I'm just making sure that the hammock looks eye level. I'm gonna set everything up and then pull it taut, as tight as I possibly can. That way it cocoons itself to its, greatest potential. This is the underquilt. Just getting some air circulating in it so it can puff up. Last but not least, the top quilt. A lot of bags. Honestly, I'm not looking forward to the packing process. This guy basically is a sleeping bag without a bottom. As you can see, this is the top, this is the inside, and it closes here. And so I'll stuff the sleeping bag inside of here, like so. And now it's an 8,000 meter bag. Not really. Again, making sure everything is equal. And yeah, once I get in this, it's actually going to close up, just like that. So now I'm going to make the hammock tighter. So now that's all that's left is to get in, I don't think my water is going to survive the night. Now, I do have my Stanley with boiling water in there that will, but I am going to put this water inside of my, oh yeah, that's not going to fit. Yeah, that's okay though. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Now, if I do end up needing these, I'm just going to open them up now just in case. I'm just going to open up these hand warmers and get them ready in case my toes get cold or something else. Yeah, you know, I hope this has been a fun video so far for you guys. Yeah. We out here. You know, we out here. And I'm ready to get to bed. So I will be sleeping like this. I'm going to take off my boots and my gaiters. And my camera harness here, of course. In fact, I'm going to use the camera harness as the weight mechanism that I put inside of the hammock pouch to throw it over, to cocoon it a little bit more. So the stars look awesome. Yeah, so I guess let's get in. This is the hardest part. I hate this part so much. So I'm not saying hammock camping in the winter is the most efficient, but it's obviously possible. That's the point of this. And I don't want everything to spill out when I get in, so. Let's see, where are we? I see here. Okay. I hope you can still see me fine. Okay. I am in. So, yeah, it's pretty much just about midnight. I don't know what the temperature is. I'd probably say it's about minus 15. We got 10 degrees more to drop tonight, so all good. So yeah, I just need to cocoon up now. So with that being said, we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. Oh yeah. Woo! That was very interesting. So yeah, the time does not lie. I really did survive here all night. All this snow and frost and everything in this hammock is from my breath. That's one thing I've never really experienced. So all this frozen moisture, like consolidated inside of the hammock, occasionally would drip on my face. I just learned to use the sleeping bag to wipe it off and not let that part of the sleeping bag touch me. Secondly, despite my efforts, I still got up and I had to pee in the middle of the night. And that was awful. But because I did that, I actually ended up being able to go to sleep. I was in and out until like 3:30 a.m. and then I eventually found the perfect position and fell asleep. Now the other thing is, for some reason my body wasn't like cooling down properly when I got in the hammock, so everything was like moist. It felt very damp inside of here, and my body was like adapting to the hammock, and so it was kind of rough for a little bit for the first hour or so, and then after like I settled in and my body just adjusted to the hammock, I eventually kind of just dried up and got warm. I feel great. I feel fine. Obviously, I didn't get the best night's rest. I survived, and I'm warm, and my toes are fine, and my hands are great. And I have to pee again. And I am ready for this amazing sunrise. I'm going to put my frozen boots on now. Yay. I'm not going to lie. There was definitely a moment where I was like, okay, is this really worth it? And that's when I was like kind of damp and just was having a hard time adjusting. But I got through it, so. Well, my boots are solid. I had toe warmers in them. We shall see what happens. The best part is I don't have to tear the hammock down until I come back from the sunrise. I need to go pee. I didn't even drink a lot. I don't even know where it's coming from. Alrighty. I got my essentials, and I'm going to head up to the summit of Wright Peak and watch the glorious sunrise. Oh man, if this isn't type 2 fun, I don't know what is. Alright, I guess I'm as ready as I'll ever be. The sky's turning blue. One thing to mention, I feel hotter than I did last night hiking in at like -10. Like my legs are hot, my back is hot. I'm not quite sweating. I find that interesting. It's -27. I'm not too far from the right peak turnoff. I want to say I'm maybe a good quarter mile or so. Warning, weather subject to severe change. Do not proceed beyond this point without proper gear. Good thing I got proper gear. Beautiful purple in the sky right now. Moon's over there. Man, would you look at that? Algonquin is seriously not broken out. That's pretty crazy. Highways Algonquin. That's right peak. Wow, I'm actually shocked. I mean, it's been 5 days since the snow. So I'm impressed. Looking mighty fine back there. You can see the umbra of the Earth. That's the Earth's shadow being casted out into outer space from the sun. Guys, please remember this stuff, especially if you are new to the Adirondacks for winter. Remember that all the plants up here are extremely rare. They're very fragile, and they will die if you step on them during the winter. So please watch where you're going. I hate this spot. There's not enough snow yet. Let's see. First light on Algonquin, the Santanonis and the Sewards. We are on right peak. The wind chill is probably around -45 or so. I feel fine. I should have my goggles on. I'm about to put them on. The view is gorgeous. I hope I'm in focus. If I'm not, I apologize again. It's kind of hard to balance that in this element. Yeah, guys, pretty fun video. I hope you learned something. I learned a few things myself. Make sure that if you ever find yourself in this environment, guys, that you are staying safe. It's okay to turn around. Do not be scared to. But please invest into good gear. Know where you're going, what you're doing. Make sure you're bringing the 10 essentials, guys. It's literally life and death. So, oh yeah, it's gorgeous up here. Anyways, I'm Jonathan Zaharek. Thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah. I'll see you in the next video.